We're removing an inside wall to make a more open space and actually moving the kitchen to the opposite side of the room, making it an open kitchen with an island.
Mark Stauffer has lived in his home for 35 years, and he decided it's time to make some updates.
There is electrical, plumbing, and structural work being done, and those all require permits.
Whether your home improvement project requires a permit or not varies depending on where you live. But most laws require that you not build, move, or significantly alter or add to a building without a permit.
It actually provides you important protection. For example, in some scenarios, a contractor must be licensed in order to get the permit, so it adds an extra layer of protection for you.
Remodeling contractor Thomas Pearson says a fair amount of planning must be done before pulling a permit.
It's very important that if the room addition is being built, that the setbacks are correct. There's a certain amount that you're supposed to have. And planning is the most important part of the job. If the planning is done very well in the beginning, the rest of the job will run well.
A permit for a small project may cost $100 or less, while a bigger project like a home addition can cost more than $900. If you skip the permit process in order to save a few bucks, Angie's List warns that you could end up paying more in the long run.
If you skip pulling your permit, you might end up paying fines. They could stop the work that's being done. They might actually make you redo it. And in some scenarios, if it comes down to electrical work, and the electrical work causes a fire, your homeowner's insurance may not cover it.
Angie's List says that if a contractor asks you to pull your own permits, that could be a red flag indicating that the contractor isn't insured or doesn't have the required license to do the work. So where do you go to learn if your project requires a permit? Whether you're hiring a contractor or doing the work yourself, check with your local building department. Do your own research and question any contractor that remodels without pulling a permit. For ABC 10 News This Morning, I'm Andy Cooley.